So, long story short, about 5 years ago, myself 31 meters, and my wife Tanina moved to her home state for a fresh start. With our, at the time, 6-month-old son, I was told we would have a place for us to stay and a job that we could fall back on. We lived with the in-laws for about 2 years until we finally saved enough to move out and get our own apartment. Everything was good, and we even had our second son 1 year now. Well, a year and a half to 2 years ago, I started to notice my wife's decline. She was depressed without reason. She stopped taking care of herself, stopped taking care of the house, stay-at-home mom for pregnancy, spent all the time on a video game to the point my son was covered in grime and acting like he had no rules with her. On these games, she gets so emotionally invested in her tribe that it made me feel like she was long-distance cheating. I shrugged all that off, chalking it up to postpartum or something. But recently, my father-in-law told me that he and my wife have been having issues for the last 3 years. That she's been distant and cold to him and has barely let him in. He also said that he hasn't touched her in 3 years, but they still sleep in the same bed. This is the first time in 12 years that they haven't been intimate. According to him, she gets angry when he tries to touch her and will flat out tell him, "Don't you dare." He said he was coming to me because he didn't know what to do anymore. Now, I love my father-in-law. He's one of the only people I can actually talk to and relate to. And I hate to see him hurting like this. It pains me. He has never said anything bad about my wife to me. And he has always been nothing but a loving and supportive father-in-law. I love the guy. My wife has not worked a real job in 5 years. She has no real friends. She spends all her time playing video games and hasn't showered in probably a week. The house is dirty. And my kids are always hungry. Because she spends all her time playing video games, to the point where I have to call her out on it. I want to help my father-in-law, but I don't know how. My wife won't listen to me, and I don't want to rip her family apart. So I come to you guys, the internet strangers. What should I do? How should I help my father-in-law? Or is there anything I could do? Or am I overreacting? Please help.